All right, ignition. I'm Eric Stenzel. I'm a mechanic here at the United Railroad Historical Society. We're standing in a Bucyrus-Erie wrecked crane, built 1927. It was steam powered originally, converted to diesel.
It was until a couple years ago on display at Erie Railroad Museum. When we got it back here to our yard in Boonton, one of our mechanics spent a couple months bringing parts home, working on it in his shop.
It's a Cat D326. I had to get the pony motor running first, then I eventually got the diesel engine started. Had to stop that and work on the controls because they were all seized up. Had to fully disassemble each one, go through them, make some custom parts, made them work, and reinstall them all, and then we started lifting things.
This crane was built in the 20s. In the 50s, it was converted to diesel, and it was retired by NJ Transit in the 80s. So since then, this crane has not seen any action at all. So over the past couple months, we've been making sure all the individual parts work. Basically what we ended up here after Eric got done with it is a fully functioning crane. So not only is it a great artifact, but it's an operational tool that we can use here in the yard. What we're doing today is we're taking the roof off of our salvage unit, which is Chicago Northwestern 418. The 418 is just a parts unit for us, so we're selling and donating parts to a variety of museums. We're taking the roof off today because all the radiator cores, once we flip the roof over, are all going to be spare parts for anthracite railroad historical societies for the 2 F3s at Steamtown. There's still a lot left that we want to do to it because we want to make it a reliable tool. So there's some cosmetic things we want to do to it. We want to clean it up. We want to get the lights working.
There's a dent in the cab up there and change out that plexiglass window for a real window. Probably get some fuel filters in the future. Probably a little more servicing and maybe look into cable replacement down the line.
Now that it works, and now that we have the volunteers to work on it, we want to make it a reliable machine, and that's what we're raising money for. Every dollar that we put into this thing, we get back tenfold, because this is a tool that we would otherwise have to pay for by the day if we wanted to do the same work. So if we can get this crane running reliably, and we can get this crane doing work for us, there's so much more we're capable of doing here at the shop, and there's a lot more projects like this on the horizon.